This reading is for any zodiac sign. It doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are. This energy is going to call to you to watch it uh, because you're meant to. Okay, this is a timeless reading, and I'm going to let Spirit channel through and deliver to us whatever message is meant to be delivered at this time. Uh, we're starting with the Universe Has Your Back Oracle cards. I haven't touched these in a while. Really love them. And I am seeing a Celtic cross spread to begin our reading. So let's see what we have as the most important message for right now. Please and thank you. All right, one more shuffle here. And then I'll take them from the palm, and once the first card comes out, we'll just keep pulling from the top. All right, so what's the most important message starting here? My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. So tuning into the energy of love is where you're at, okay? Your opportunity is I honor how I want to feel. So there's an experience coming up that is bringing out a lot of feelings in you, and it's a chance to honor how you want to feel. It may not necessarily be how you are feeling right now. Below you, oneness is my nature. You're realizing that you're connected to all things. You're starting to see that when you feel a certain way or when you have a certain experience, I see that you're starting to see how that is reflected in your physical experience in through some external source. And behind you, I surrender to a power greater than me. You came into a moment of acceptance in the past, understanding that the divine was working with an experience you were having above you. I find deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. So you're focused on understanding a situation that is, I'm hearing agitating. It's a very irritating situation, uncomfortable. But in this discomfort, there's growth, there's learning, there's a deeper awareness. In front of you, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So as you're processing all this, you're going to be able to transmute that energy into love, growth, and healing wherever that's necessary. So what are you doing right now? Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. So you're just looking for the best outcome for everybody involved, and you're connecting to the universe to deliver that in your environment. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. I see that there is somebody in your experience, a specific person who is going through a challenge right now. It could be called the dark night of the soul, but there's somebody here who is in some dark energy. It could even just be like overall in society, there's a lot of fear out there. There's a lot of reasons that people have, which are completely valid from the 3D perspective, for fearing. A lot of things are changing. There's a lot of stuff on the news, stuff about all kinds of different things happening in our world, things that we never imagined could be true or real. And we're seeing all of these things coming out now. And so as a result, a lot of people are experiencing major fear right now. In your emotional body, I am the dreamer of my dream. And I heard dream a little dream of me. Okay. And then there's this energy of understanding that the dream that you dream can come true no matter what the experience is on outside. Like, even though, so, and it's nighttime. Oh, and it's at nighttime. You're having some dreams at night after laying your head down, praying for the best outcome for all involved. Okay, I just saw that come through real strong. But there's a strong awareness that your dreams are speaking to you and communicating with you, and that the things that you wish and hope for are possible. They're not just ideas. They're not just fake hopes, false hopes. Thank you. Outcome energy. I choose to learn through love. Okay. I choose to learn through love. I'm going to get 4 clarifiers for that. I recognize that I've chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. Again, wherever fear was, replacing that with love. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Intentionally choosing to move towards the energy of love and confidence. I'm hearing the word confidence. Okay. Then we have, I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Somebody, whoever this is, that's in the dark night energy, finally becoming aware, finding awareness through the dark night. So a situation gets darker so that they can see it. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. And that could be the big awareness that they're having, like the dark experiences that they're having are reflecting the dark beliefs that they're holding internally. Below the deck, we have, through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. All right. They want the bell, so let's do the bell. All right. So there's a strong awareness that change can happen through dedicated intentions and prayers. And so I see that there's a situation here where it makes you very uncomfortable to see where somebody is at in this situation. And I'm hearing that you're very, very aware of where it's connected to you and why it bothers you so much to see them there, because I'm hearing the word pinpoint. You can pinpoint exactly where that energy was in you and where you've had that in your experience. And since you can pinpoint that, that gives you sympathy to the other person. It helps you have a deeper understanding of the other person. I heard this is not somebody you're in communication with, but you're aware of their situation and their circumstances, okay? And you also are aware that the only thing you can do that is most empowering is hold the energy yourself and pray and intend that they can receive what they need. Okay. I see that you're having a confirming dream in regards to the situation with this person that lets you know, I'm hearing that you've done what you ought to do. A hummingbird is very significant for somebody. You seeing a hummingbird, you saw a hummingbird today, or you have a hummingbird shirt. Somebody has a hummingbird figurine in their shelf, and somebody has a hummingbird on their door. I see all of you. Your energy is coming through. So let me see. I'm going to layer the spread now with the Caroline Myers archetype cards and see what else comes out. Okay. It is a season of change. I want me to tell you that the weather has changed in Las Vegas. It's been hot till yesterday. Today it's cold. All right. So we have the Queen coming out in your position. This is a feminine energy, a regal feminine who uses her benevolent authority and power to protect others. Yeah. So here you are, like, well, and it's interesting because on this card we have a bunch of leaves all around, and it reminds me of a story that I heard about, how the trees, they have different parts. Some are the trunk, some are the roots, some are the branches, and then some are the leaves, and the leaves come and go every season. And so it was comparing people in our lives to these different places. Okay. When you're the Queen, you understand that everybody doesn't come and stay. So you have this understanding now of who you are. You're in a position of authority. And even though I'm hearing, even though you have a lot of emotions and ideas and feelings about what's happening, you're paying attention to realizing, like, certain ones are leaving. Who's leaving? Their season, a reason and a season for everything and everyone. Let's see what else. We have the Vampire. Yeah. So you having an experience that's been making you aware that someone or something is draining your life force, that somebody is milking from your energy. Okay, somebody here could be a constant complainer, somebody who's highly codependent. Okay, somebody here who shows you by your interaction with them, like, I don't like how this feels. I don't want to feel this way anymore. You become more aware of how you want to feel. your awareness of this person's energy also makes you aware that you need to protect your energy. So you have queen power, and as a result, you know, you have assets, you have resources, you have wealth in you, and somebody around likes to utilize that, take advantage of it, make use of it, not necessarily with your permission, but it is with your permission because you allow it. You allow it. It's just not direct permission. Somebody is doing this because every time they come around, it's all constant complaining and nitpicking and you know, boo-hooing and very woe is me in. Let me see what else. Yeah, companion. This is somebody that's close to you. You feel connected to this person. Is it because you have a sort of a trauma bond here? And that vampire energy, it finds an easy way to hook itself in with you when you have a trauma bond with someone. So there's someone in your experience, and you feel connected to this person, but it's like they could constantly come in with a problem. You know, it's like every time you talk to them, they dump, emotional dumping of all the experiences that they're going through, all the pains. And then I just heard somebody who continually, repeatedly tells the same story of their trauma, very trauma. So somebody I see this close to you feels connected because of common traumas. Y'all have a trauma bond. This could be romantic. It doesn't have to be. But when there's a trauma bond, this is like people constantly look for something to connect. That's why, let's say you're out in a bar and you meet somebody and they're like, I'm from Boston. You're like, oh, I know somebody from Boston. It's like human psyche is immediately trying to find a way to connect. This person's way to connect is through their trauma. This person's way to connect is through the pain that they've been through. And that person could totally be you. If that's you, then there's this energy in you where you're like lowering your vibration unnecessarily because of not willing to let go of the pain. Always looking for somebody to sympathize with it and validate it, validate the pain that you feel. There's somebody here, you have a companion, and this companion is very good at highlighting the pain. And this is like, they're showing me, you know, a person who everybody they meet has to find out about their trauma. Like, that's the first thing they're going to talk about. And the problem is they're not talking about it from a healed place. They're talking about it from a place of very much so residing in the anger still, of residing in the pain. It's like they're recreating the pain over and over again. But there's somebody here who's formed a connection because of the understanding of the pain. I'm not saying that it's always a bad thing. It depends. Are you able to hold your vibration high while this is happening? Do you dip down low? Is there purpose for it? And if you do dip down low with the purpose, how long do you stay there? Are you easily able to rebound and raise your vibration again? Let me see in the past, so with the surrender card, we have the advocate. Yeah, see? And this is the thing. So it's like spirit has guided you to connect to people. And this was part of the process of healing yourself from that same trauma. You became an advocate because you could understand their pain. But the part of being an advocate was always to help alleviate, to heal, to transcend the pain, to transmute the pain, to elevate beyond it. And in this experience, maybe it's a new person in your experience who you haven't worked with very long, or who doesn't understand your purpose in this. Maybe they just think that you're here to validate their pain instead of help them move beyond it. But let me see what else. The thief. Interesting. Well, there's a value in you that cannot be stolen. Your personal growth is your personal growth. Nobody can take it from you. But is there somebody here who, I feel like this person, you're starting to think like this person, they don't want to heal. You're having this experience where you're looking at somebody and you're saying to yourself, this person doesn't want to heal. They just want the benefits that come from being in my. It's like every time you talk to him, I just saw a counselor. I just saw a counselor. You're a form of a counselor, spiritual counselor, whatever type of counselor you are, but you work with people. And it's like, for example, they're showing me the example that you take them out to eat every time you have this conversation. Well, what you're finding is they're not opening up in the conversation. They're not doing the work. Things aren't changing. They're literally just there for the meal. They're just there for the meal. And then one day you find that this person, as you're walking away from the table, you've left the tip on the table, you look back and you see that the person is putting the tip that you left for the waitress in their pocket. And you're like, oh my God, I can't freaking believe this. It makes you very uncomfortable. You've helped a lot of people. You've counseled a lot of different ones. You've never seen anybody do this before. This is almost, I mean, it's disrespectful, and it's almost frightening. It's almost frightening, the boldness that this person has to do something like this in front of you. So it's like you bring your resources to help. You bring what you have to offer to be of service and to assist. This one doesn't, not only do they not want assistance, they are disrespectful. They are disrespectful with it. They can never steal your wealth, but at the same time, you have to recognize, like, where you throw in your pearls to swine. Some people are ready for it and some people are not. And it's like, you can plant a seed, but it doesn't mean that you're going to watch it grow. And in many cases, you will not watch it grow. It will grow behind somebody else's watering hand. Hello? It happens all the time. All right. Let's see what else. Oh, the visionary. I see that for you, this situation has triggered some sort of memory of a painful trauma of your own. It's like the trauma that united you guys could have totally had to do with somebody stealing, with somebody taking advantage of time and resources. And so here, I see you once again going into saying to yourself, well, I've attracted this. I've attracted this. Clearly, it's still somewhere in my energy field. And so I see you, the difference between the past and the present, and then the present looking like this one here. And I see you taking this from your new energy, focusing on it and transmuting it. Yeah. Even though they don't understand it, I see you heal it for yourself. And the cool part about this, because you don't really want to just leave somebody in a lurch or nothing like that, but the cool part about this is, as you do the healing for the self, the healing for the other is always happening as well. And I'm seeing with this tree, this globe that matches this globe here, and then this moon on this side that's partially illuminated. I'm seeing like it's done on both sides of the table. So this is you healing for yourself, and then this is them, only limited awareness, right? But they receive the healing energy as well, because what's done on one side is counterbalanced on the other side. So as you heal yourself, you heal the other. Does that mean you're going to see it? No, not necessarily. Does that mean they're going to immediately live that way? No, not necessarily. What it does mean that it's on the soul level. It's in their spirit. It's in their energy field for them to just grasp it. All they have to do is incline themselves just even a tiny bit towards it, and it will be readily available in their hand, easier to do than it was for you, because you did the hard part. It's like you in this visionary energy where you heal the pain. It's like you are the first one to go through the jungle with the machete and chop down all the overgrowth and clear a path. You are the path maker. You are the way shower. You are the discoverer. You are the one who bears clean the path that can be walked by doing this. Okay, let's see what else. Interesting. We have the beggar card coming out. So this is about you not looking for, interesting. I had an interesting thought this morning. So there's a person who's on my Facebook, and this person is really good at putting a bunch of emotional stuff and seeking validation. Should I do this or should I do that through Facebook? Like there's a person that is on my Facebook page who I know personally that will constantly seek validation from other people by posting it on their Facebook. And it's like every little difficulty and every little pleasure, but a whole lot more difficulties that they go through is right there. It's like begging for attention, seeking validation. Okay, there's this energy here where what you're looking for is not to be seeking that validation for the pain that you've been through. All this red with the white polka dots, it's like showing me survival energy. Okay, and then these wheels, it's like all these changes all around. And then I even got the energy of winter. I see little snowflakes in here. Okay. But this is about you finding your empowerment for the best outcome for all, and not needing somebody else to come in and validate your pain and bond with you behind your pain to make that happen, because that's what's been going on in this connection here. What they're not showing me is, are you releasing it or holding on to it? They're not showing me that, so that is indicating to me that some of you are holding on to this connection and some of you are simply releasing it. It's not coming out specifically in the cards because you're choosing a different path with it. Your path is your choice. That's fine. The point is, you're addressing it not based on what is seen with the physical eyes. Her hands are covering the physical eyes. So you're not addressing it from the physical perspective. You're addressing it from the spirit. You're not letting your opinions and your energy be biased by what the physical eyes can see. Praying for the best outcome from all. Okay. Servant. This person is, the way they see you, I'm hearing the way they see you is as a servant. Like, you're supposed to be here to take care of me. How I have all this stuff I need to talk to you about. How dare you run away the opposite direction? And the way they see you is like, you're elevating. Her feet are heading upstairs. You're elevating. Your bowl is full. Your plate is full. There's something about you're leaving, and moving forward with what you're doing, that is an example to them. They see that about you. It's almost like, you had a conversation with this person, and then it's like somewhere during the conversation, you know what? Like, okay, I don't want to hear anymore because this is a really, this is a vibe killer. You could have told somebody like, this conversation is killing my vibe. Don't want to have it. Gotta go. Okay. At least on that day. And you moved ahead. You went on to go on and do what you came to do. Have a good day. Keep your vibe high, whatever. You're like, I don't want to deal with it today. Because again, like I said, this person has become sort of codependent on you entertaining their misery, entertaining their pain. And it's like, the way they see you is like, when they deliver it to you, you're able to take it and make it better for them. But the thing of it is, that this person, you can service them and do this for them unendingly, without end. And the problem with that is that they're not going to learn how to do it for themselves, because you're seeking to empower. You're seeking to empower, not to build another codependent relationship. There's somebody here who's using a lack of resources, a lack of money, a lack of energy, a lack of know-how, a lack of support as a reason to not move ahead on their own. So they already have problems with looking for somebody else to do it for them, to help them, to hand it out to them. And in this situation, like, you're realizing like, this person has to do it themselves. I can't keep doing it for them. Okay. Let me see what else. And look at the way, so we have this father sitting there with the child, looking up at the stars, with the card that says, I am the dreamer of my dream. And so in this energy, this is in your hopes and fears. You're like, you want to support this person. This person could be your father. You could be a parent to this person. This person could have some father wounding. Okay. Your hopes and fears is that this person can heal their relationship with their father, because their relationship with their father is what's causing them to be in this state of, I don't have enough, I'm not good enough, I need somebody to do it for me, type of a thing. Somebody here was coddled by their father for way too long. And as a result, it's like, this person is like, they abuse their power. They abuse their power over emotional connections with other people. Again, it's like an entitlement. I deserve, you should be doing this for me, type of an energy. But they're very vampiric. Like, they're trying to take what is not necessarily theirs to take. and it's repetitive. They don't just come for it once. They want it over and over and over again. It's like they want to come and dump. I'm hearing every day and let you take their problems away. But that's not how it really works in life. And even when it does work that way, that's such a temporary, it's a band-aid when you need stitches type of a thing. Not going to work. So let me see. I choose to learn through love. King energy. Yeah. So you're going to act benevolently. Interestingly, you start off as the queen. You come out as the king in this energy. So you're going to do what's best for everybody in the situation. And you learn through love not to allow anybody to take from your energy, not to allow the trauma bond to milk you, to recognize where you're binding by traumas, and to transmute those energies to heal yourself. And that puts you the next level ahead, from king to queen, queen to king, where not only are you creating for yourself, but now you're giving it out to the world. The king is the external action. Okay. Let's see what else. Detective. Yeah, you're able to see where fear is, where love is, where these pains are, what they're connected to. And it's like she's looking through a hole in the book. So it's like you can see the book. It's like you can see all the information. You see the truth. With the detective card, you're able to discern things about the light and the shadow in a person, what makes people tick, what makes this person choose this kind of response. Let's see what else. And child eternal. You continue to bring hope and faith to the situation and allow yourself to transmute the energies. You elevate because of it. When you see what's going on and what you've attracted with a person who is in some sort of trauma that is correlated to a trauma that you have held yourself, you heal it in yourself and you cause an elevation for yourself. And unknowingly, it happens on the other side of the table. Somebody else comes in because they want to finesse your energy. They could come in with big romance energy. They could come in with sweet talking. You know what I'm saying? Sweet talking and finessing to be able to continue to milk you for your energy. They tell you what you want to hear and they sweet talk you and wine and dine you type of thing. Okay, and then the mother. And oh wow, father and mother. So is there father and mother energies here? Father and mother energies here. Father and mother pains. We have masculine and feminine energy showing up strongly here. At the end of the day, what I see is this person could come in very romantically, but they're looking for mothering. They're looking for mothering that they didn't get. That is somehow related to this trauma bonding that we picked up on. Bottom of the deck is the goddess. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, feminine energy again. This is about protecting your divinity. You have a divine essence. You have a divine essence, and you've been elevating. You've been creating more awareness and self-awareness. Huge in this, and so you've attracted a situation with somebody who doesn't choose the elevation. They just choose to. It's like they get it from you. This person wants to get it from you. They want you to be their servant, to take their pain and elevate them. They emotional dump on you. They come out with the sweet talking. They come out with love. But what they're really looking for is mothering. So I hear one of the questions you want to ask yourself is, do you want to continue to mother the adult child of this other woman? Okay? Because some of you are saying yes. Some of you are saying yes. You're saying, yes, I will take this opportunity to mother this person, even though I know we have a common trauma bond. You say, because I can elevate through it. So I see. And then I just heard this. I don't take, what does it say? I take all vibes, not just good vibes only. There's a song. I accept all vibes, not just good vibes only. What is not divine? What is not the holy? Okay. Yeah. So there's this energy of understanding that yes, good vibes are awesome, but all vibes are vibes. And if you're only going to accept good vibes, like, have fun trying to find that already ready to go for you. If you can learn to work with all vibes and elevate even the lower vibrational vibes, that's the message here. I accept all vibes, not just good vibes only. What is not divine? What is not the holy? Like, it's all the divine, it's all the holy. You can accept all the vibes and elevate all the vibes, but that's a choice. That is a choice. It's called All Vibes Only, and it's from Illuminati Congo and Landrell. Yeah, I accept all vibes, not just good vibes only. I'm an alchemist. I'll use whatever you can throw me. What is not divine? What is not the holy? I accept all vibes, not just good vibes only. What they say about you says more about them than it does about you. There's nothing to defend. I can't control what other people are, but I can always choose to conscientiously respond. I don't resist. I let it live. Feel it all. No sedatives. It's a blessing to be sensitive and to bless the negative, cancel right and wrong. Anything I saw, sanctify it all, breaking all the walls. I'm breathing air to the max, just do it. Whatever happens, my laughing will transmute it. Ebbing and flowing, coming and going, knowing what I'm knowing, it's always unfolding. This moment, eternal, flowing in circles, your holy guardian angel heard you. Now you're hopping a hurdle. I'm energized because I accept any vibes, whatever rise. I can love and empathize. Compassion, relax and non-reaction, balance and understanding, overstanding, understanding. Good vibe, good guys, bad guys. The concept disconnected like landlines. Every saint was a sinner, every sinner a saint. The vibes are the colors for the pictures we paint. All I get is love, because even the haters truly love me, but they don't know how to say it. All right. And that's it. That's the message there. So there's this energy here of accepting all the vibes, not just good vibes only, and then transmuting those lower vibrations into power. Like, they come to you for love and nurturing. And then, like I said, the healing is happening on both sides of the table. As you see the energy and you accept the vibes and you transmute it, you elevate it. The Hierophant is the one that fell on the floor. Okay, message. Hierophant is a message. Taurus energy, teacher energy. Yes. Okay, the divine is here. So yeah, you elevate the vibes, and it's elevating you. It's elevating you as you raise the vibes in the situations with the ones that come to. Yes, they might come to you for all of this and all of that. Like I said, some of you are going to disconnect from these energies, and some of you are going to connect even harder, because you know how to transmute these vibes. Everybody comes in your life, everything for a reason, for a season, for a lesson and a blessing. So it's like, if you understand that, then you can take whatever anybody's thrown at you and you can transmute it. And if they're coming in with a very ugly energy, because a vampire can be very attacking, right? Think about every movie. The vampires, oh yeah, they smooth talkers, they sweet talkers, but only usually to one person in the whole movie. Everybody else gets an attack. And so, and this energy, it's like, you'll be dealing with an attacking energy, or somebody that's only sweet talking you, right? Maybe you're the one they're soft on, so they sweet talk you, but they attack everybody else. You can transmute the energy that you're attracting, and there's a strong awareness of it. How do you do it? How are you doing it? You're doing it by investigating, what is this energy connected to? And then you bless the child. I heard you bless the child within. You bless the child within, because those hurtful energies, those painful attacking energies usually are coming, no, they said always, are coming from a place that was wounded prior to their arrival. It was wounded because, they bumped into another vampire. They had a number done on them. They had another, maybe it wasn't a vampire, maybe it was a werewolf. You know what I'm saying? Could have been a whole different type of beast, is the point. But the point is, they bumped into some other form of monster before they got to you. And your connection to them and awareness of what's going on helps you to elevate that energy within yourself and them. Again, you wouldn't have attracted it if it wasn't an energy that was like to an energy that you're holding, because like attracts like. That's how things happen on earth. And if that's true, and you keep attracting different ones with these lower vibrational energies, and you just keep trying to run away from them, it may be time for you to learn to stand, turn around, and face your devils, face your demons. Like, what is this? Why am I attracting this? And what is it teaching me? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and layer the spread again using the Eye of Love Tarot and see what else we can discern at this time. What do we have? Show me the Queen energy here. Show me from the time the first card falls, all the cards will be in perfect order to just lay the spread. Thank you. We have the Three of Cups, and it's in reverse. This is giving me fake friends. I'm getting fake friends. Okay. So Three of Cups in reverse. It's like no reunions, no, not coming back together. Okay, with the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You're not wanting to reunite with a Pisces because you feel like they're fake friends. You feel like it's a fake friend. They're not a real friend. Okay, companion below you. You walked away from this person was somebody who was a companion, but so everything I said already counts. But in this, with these tarot cards, they're going to tell us more. And this is saying you've already released this. You already walked away from it. You're like, I don't care anymore. And behind you, the Ten of Pentacles. You decided to do what was best for your family and to close out a specific cycle. You became an advocate for the family. You healed from some pain that was surrounding your family, and anything that they thought they could steal from you. Oh, karmic repercussions, because justice is here. And the thief has been caught. The thief is going to jail. The thief has been prosecuted, charged, and convicted. Okay. Let me see what else with the visionary. We have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you could see somebody's thievery. You could see somebody's manipulations. You could see somebody's tactics very clearly. Interesting. With the Death card, you leave them begging for more. They didn't see that coming. They did not see that you were going to end this cycle. Somebody here had the ability to try to, they was a fake friend. They would manipulate you emotionally or try to get you too caught up into their stuff. And it's like you decided to just go deal with your family stuff. You close out this cycle. I'm going to go mind my business. I'm going to deal with my own life. And, anywhere where they thought that they were stealing from you, like that's over. Anywhere where there's been a literal thievery, like I see prosecutions in the courts, I see convictions. But for most of you, this is on a soul level. This is in the spiritual courts. Okay. What else? The Eight of Cups. Yeah. Eight of Cups. They don't have a choice but to move on. They could have won, whatever they wanted, but they know that you're not emotionally in tune anymore. They know that you don't care anymore. And anywhere where you do care, you're just not doing anything about it. It's like emotionally, you're not available to them anymore. They know that, and they see you that way. Like you're looking to take care of your child. You're looking to take care of this fresh start, this new beginning, new opportunity. Okay, Six of Cups. You learned and leveled up from the past. It's like the past became your teacher, so you could do the right thing now. You know exactly what somebody wanted and what their wish fulfillment was, and you knew how to be independent from that emotionally. And yeah, you're in your power. You are in your power. And this energy is blocked. They cannot no longer finesse their way in, romance. I'm hearing romancing the stone. And, interesting. They try to come. It's like they're going to try. They're going to want to try to come back and make a comeback. And then I just heard, don't call it a comeback, because they're not going to be able to come back. They're not going to be able to come back. There's no return from where to the point of no return. Oh, baby. Okay, yeah. They went to, there's no returning from the point of no return. The point of no return has happened here due to somebody's falseness. Like you saw somebody's fakeness. You saw their falseness. You saw that it was bullshit, a scam, a lie, manipulation, whatever it was. You just saw it and you're like, I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing this again. So, this person could try to bring the same tactic back to you. So again, further confirming that some of you are just, this person is still around you in your physical life. There's a reason that you have, which is completely valid, which they're not telling me why. This person has still some physical presence around you. This could be, for example, a family member. You can't just, you can, but in this case, maybe you can't. Okay, in somebody's case, they feel like they can't completely detach because it's a family member, or it's a coworker. They work in the same office type of thing, right? Or maybe it's a neighbor. Yeah, they bought the house next door. How you gonna do this? You know what I'm saying? You just bought your house. You ain't gonna leave, because it's something like that, where there's a situation where emotionally and behavior wise, like, you're doing your own thing now. You're not attached emotionally to this, and you don't really care. You're gonna let them do what they do. However, there's still some sort of physical presence here. Some sort of physical presence, like y'all could still be in the same neighborhood, shop at the same grocery store, or work together type of thing. Run in the same circles. Maybe y'all have friends in common or something like that. Again, somebody, this is like a cousin, but when you go hang out over at your grandmother's house, y'all might actually end up there on the same day type of a thing. So, but there's no coming together for you with this, because you already know the deception that's in this, and it's like you did what you could to heal it emotionally and spiritually. Yeah, spiritually, you did what you could to heal it emotionally, to heal yourself emotionally. In your doing that, what that does is it makes them accountable for their side, because you're not taking responsibility or culpability for where they're at. Let me see more in this. The cauldron. Whoa. This was a situation that was meant to elicit your power, your spirit, your magic. The courts. Yes, I told you, somebody here is going to court. Somebody is up on charges. Somebody's being convicted. Yes, the court is here. So there's somebody around. There's somebody around you that is being charged and convicted. Is charged and convicted. So again, in the spiritual courts or in the physical courts, but the court is here. Let me see what else. The actor. Yeah, this person was fake. Oh my God, they were so fake. And yeah. When you didn't realize that what you were getting into was just a scratch off the surface of what was lying underneath with the situation with this person. This person did not know that they were going to incur some justice behind messing around with you. Okay, they will be sorry for what they have done. You get the signs. You know what it is. Okay, you are a sign for them. They're going to want to return. They can't. Yeah, because the door is locked. Yes. You're blessed and protected. Your grace covers you in this. Spirit's giving you a huge applause. Don't worry about what they've got going on. This person is too cowardly to come back to you, and Spirit has seen exactly what they have done. This person had a desire for something. They wanted it from you. They wanted to take it from you. They wanted to take what was yours. They can't. That path is blocked. The path is protected. This person came in, and there was some sort of common trauma bond. They tried to make friend-like. They tried to make like they cared, like they love you. They tried to make like they were actually here for beautiful common goals. But in reality, there was a hidden agenda. They do want to come back. They can't come back. They want to come back. They want your attention back. They want your focus back. Why? Because you are a very good servant to them. You served them well, as we should all be serving one another. If they had served you well in turn, maybe you would go back. Maybe Spirit would allow for that. Maybe your higher self would allow for that. Your higher self is not allowing for it, because although you were of service, you didn't receive service in this. This person left you wanting. This person left you without. They would take all that you had to give, but they didn't want to give anything back, so they're not allowed. Again, for some of you, this is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, because we do have that Queen of Cups here. Okay, but this is about somebody who tried to play on your emotions. They could see how you felt. And again, emotional manipulation, it can be very real. And remember, at the bottom of the deck, goddess energy. You've got that goddess energy. Somebody wanted to milk it from you. Somebody thought that if they could get enough of your focus and enough of your attention, you would assign your goddess energy to them by default, by them continually milking from you without your even being aware. They thought that you didn't know what you were as well. To be able to steal your goddess energy, you would require that you not understand your position. But I see that you do have an understanding of your position. Wow. Zero-sum bias is coming out. So there's this idea, and there it is. There's this idea that, so zero-sum bias is the belief that one person's gain is another person's loss. So there's an energy in this where there's not a belief in the infinite. There is no belief in the infinite resources of the universe. There's plenty to spare and to share. They see life as a finite pie, and there are only so many slices. But if you know the universe, there's so much more here. There's so much more here than just a finite pie with a limited number of slices. There are infinite numbers of pies with infinite numbers of slices. And so somebody thinks that they have to take from you to get some, when they could have drawn from the ethers, from the universe, and get an infinite amount. And this is about money, because there's somebody here, main situation is not having money. They think that they could take your goddess energy, which attracts the money, and they thought that the only way to get it was from you. Buena gente, good people. You're good people, though. They wanted you to think that they were good people too. That illusion was, I'm hearing, was cast. That illusion was cast, and like an actor in the play, they played that role because of the box of abundance that was available here. They saw a box of abundance. They thought that, I don't have no money. Yeah. They thought that I don't have no money, and so, or they thought they didn't have no money, right? So they saw good people, and they go after the good people's abundance because they believe that, somebody has to lose for somebody else to gain. But you have respect on both sides of the table. You didn't do anything to lose their respect or to cause disrespect. And the universe colors inside the lines of your design. So this person, interesting, this person will continue to experience a lack and the need to try to take from some others, because the universe is going to color inside the lines of your own design. Your belief gives the universe the outline to color within. You know that the box of abundance is infinite inside of there, that you can open it up. You have opened it up, and you're opening it up every day. This is something, it's a decision that has to be made every day. This lack idea is other people's problems. This is not your problem. The idea of lack is some other people's problems. It's not your problem. You didn't break it. You can't fix it. You don't have to fix it. Okay, fresh fish. You got no ideas that they don't know nothing about. You got no understanding. And it's not that your ideas are new. It's just you have new levels of understanding to you. They're new to your human consciousness. They're new to your circle. They're new to the people around you. But these ideas are old as time. And I'm hearing the song from Beauty and the Beast, tale as old as time. Okay. Power in numbers. Yeah. There's a lot of people that have believed in this, and you understand the infinite nature of the universe. And there's a lot more good people than bad people out there. So this doesn't even scare you. The situation doesn't scare you because, yeah, there might be one person that wanted to do this and that. This is not going to make me shut down who and what I am, because I know there's a lot more people out here just because they were aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Just because they were aggressive, just because they were asserting themselves into places, trying to get things that didn't belong to them. Bipolar, yes. Okay, this person emotionally unstable, mentally unstable. Yes, and third time's a charm. You have third time's. Is this the third person like this you have dealt with? Third experience like this, you finally figuring out something that you can't worry more about them and give yourself over to other people's problems. That'd be a grave sin, because it literally just works against you. They're already where they're at. You can't solve it for them. Third time's a charm. This is the third time that you had to realize, like, oh man, it's another fucking trauma bond. Okay. You're like, again, all over again, all day long. It's another trauma bond. It's like you've been coming into this realization that you have been attracting trauma bonds for a reason, to teach you something. What is it teaching you? Don't hurt you to heal them. This is what it's teaching you. This is why you've been attracting these trauma bonds, because you have to learn that. And it's a repetitive lesson. Humans learn best by repetition. The universe tends to repeat this. They're showing me just like this ripple effect here. There's layers to this. And it's like the inner layers were denser, they're darker, and they were like, it's like it took you longer. These lighter lines and lighter areas and layers at the end, it's like it doesn't take you so long to figure out the mess anymore. Yeah, third time's a charm. Let me see what else. Magic and miracles happen best in silence. We don't have to explain ourselves. We don't have to get them to understand. We don't have to get them on our side of this experience. We don't have to get them to agree with us. We don't have to even get them to see us. You know, magic and miracles happens best in silence. You're going to keep it to yourself. Let them be aggressive. Let them whatever. It's almost like you just ghost, you disappear and you move on. Where the light is, the dark cannot be. And this is exactly where you're at. But you had to go through the dark to find the light. I'm hearing, but you had to go through the dark to find the light. Envious. Yeah, there's somebody here who wants what you got. They're jealous. This is what I have coming out for you today. This person is aggressive. If you've been wondering, are they bipolar? Because they get really angry and aggressive. Yes, they're bipolar. Yes, they get aggressive. Third time's a charm. This could be the third person like this that you dealt with major health issues, mental health issues, issues where they just can't see who and what they are, issues where they like to take things from people. They think they can't have it if they don't take it from somebody else. And that's a false idea. It's a very limiting belief. It will be real in their experience as long as they hold it. In your energy, you are more tapped into, the infinite resources that I can draw from the universe and create anything that I want. This universe respects me, and it colors inside the lines of my design. I design it, universe fills it in. So here you are designing your good people. You're designing your abundance. You're designing plenty for yourself. And magic and miracles happens best in silence. So you're keeping this to yourself. You're not talking to these people about it. You're not telling everyone about it. You're allowing yourself to develop it internally and watch it unfold physically. Also showing me the reason why we started with the queen and ended up at the king, and in the reading underneath this. So you're taking and transmuting energies. They could come at you aggressively. They could come at you crazy with all these bipolar ideas and stuff like that. And no matter what they're saying, again, you're taking it and you're turning it into your power, because you know how to take all vibes and how to use them. Use the energy that they throw at you for your goals, for your purposes. And this is all by your point of focus. So this is what I have for you. Stay in your goddess power, because this is exactly what you're showing me here. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.